Hi, my name is Jenna, and I'm going to take you through a short yoga flow today. Let's start in a seated position. Bring the shoulders in line with the ears, shoulders in line with the hips, lowering the shoulders away from the ears. And then let's gently bring a breath into our abdomen, expanding the abdomen, and then bringing that breath into our chest, expanding our chest to the front, to the back, and to the sides. And then slowly exhale, deflating the chest first, and then the abdomen. Let's take another breath, inhaling into the abdomen, into the rib cage, expanding to the front, back, and to the sides. And slowly deflating the chest first, and then the abdomen. When you're ready, let's focus on an intention for your practice today. That could be something that you want to bring into the day, practice, or your week. This could be something like love, happiness, contentment. Let's just bring that into our hearts. Let's inhale the breath. And on the next exhale, let's press the spine towards the back wall, looking down. You can do this with your eyes open or closed. It's up to you. And on the inhale, press the chest forward, lower the shoulders away from the ears, looking up. With your next exhale, press the spine to the back wall. And then the next inhale, press the chest forward, lowering the shoulders down. Let's slowly come back to center. Let's start winding the waist around over to the right leg, pressing the chest forward over to the left. Exhale, press the spine backwards, looking down, and keep circling around any pace you like. Maybe linking your breaths. Inhaling as you press your chest towards the shins. Exhaling as your spine moves to the back wall. And when you're ready, let's come back to center. Let's switch directions. Inhale over to the left knee, then to the right. Exhale, press the spine to the back wall. And when you're ready, let's come back to center. Let's place the right hand next to the right hip. Inhale the left arm up and lean over to the right side. You can look up at the elbow, forward or down. Eyes can be open or closed, whatever's best for your practice. Make sure you keep that left hip on the ground. So if lowering your forearm to the ground is a little bit too low, then just keep your hand underneath the shoulder. Or you could use a yoga block underneath your forearm if you have one available to you. And when you're ready, let's gently press the right hand down into the ground, lifting back up to center, dropping the left hand next to the left hip. Inhaling the right arm up and leaning over to the left side. Deep belly breaths. And of course, you have all the same options for modifications on this time. Remember to keep your right hip on the ground. And when you're ready, press the left hand down into the ground, lifting back up to center. Let's place the hands on the ground in front of us, rocking forward onto all fours. Let's place the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, fingers spread wide, first and thumb pressed down. When you look through your knees, you cannot see your feet because they are in line with the knees. Let's inhale the breath and exhale. Let's bring the right shoulder to the right hip and the right hip to the right shoulder as we look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center and exhale to the opposite side. And let's inhale center. Exhale the breath and inhale, drop the spine towards the ground as you look up. And exhale, pull the spine towards the ceiling as you look through the knees. Now let's gently come back to center. Bring the big toes together, widen the knees, sink the hips onto the heels, slide the hands out in front of you as you drop your forehead to the ground, to the mat. Or you can place your hands into fists, lower your forehead onto your fist or onto your forearms. This practice is for you and you only, so whatever feels best for you. Deep belly breaths here. And when you're ready, press your fingertips down, lift the head off the ground. Looking forward, lift the hips off the heels. Knees go back underneath the hips and curl the toes under. Lift the knees off the ground, press the hips up towards the ceiling, reach one heel to the ground, and then switch. Move back and forth at a nice slow pace. And when you're ready, come back to center, reach both heels to the ground, flatten the back out, pressing the chest towards the thighs. And then look forward, step your feet behind your hands, grab opposite elbows, and sway side to side. And then lower the hands back down to the ground. Inhale halfway up, bringing the shoulders in line with the hips. Exhale all the way down. Step the right foot back, left knee is in line with the left ankle and the left toes. Inhale, lift the arms up, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Hi, Petunia. This is Petunia. And exhale, watch out for cats. Lower the hands onto the ground and step the left foot back to meet the right into a high plank. You can also lower your knees for a low plank. And you're going to gently lower the body towards the ground. Lower the knees first if you'd like. Into a chaturanga. And we're going to come up into our first back bend of the day. Elbows underneath the shoulders, hands in line with the elbows. And when you're ready, let's place the hands underneath the shoulders, lift back up, curl the toes under, lift the waist up into the air. And we're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to look forward, and we're going to step the right foot in between the hands. Don't worry if it takes you a few steps to get there. The right knee is going to be in line with the toes and the ankle. On an inhale, we lift the arms and chest, shoulders drop away from the ears. And on exhale, fold at the waist, hands on the ground, step the left foot up to meet the right. Forward fold. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows again if you like. And when you're ready, drop those hands back down to the ground. Step the left foot back. Let's inhale, lift the arms and chest. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, bend at the waist, hands on the ground. Step the right foot back to meet the left high plank. And lower the body towards the ground. Once again, lower the knees first if you like. Elbows move backwards and press up into any back bend that speaks to you today. And curl the toes under, lift the waist up. Downward facing dog. And lift that left leg up. Look forward, step the left foot in between the hands. Once again, don't worry if it takes you a few steps to get there. That's all right. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, fold at the waist, hands on the ground. Step the right foot up to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale all the way down. And step the right foot back. And return that right foot at a 45-degree angle. Left knee is still in line with the left ankle. And the left heel is in line with the right arch. Inhale, lift your chest up. Bringing the left hand in line with the left shoulder. Right hand in line with the right shoulder. Gaze over the left fingertips. We're going to keep the left knee bent. We're going to inhale, lift the left arm up. High five the back wall. And exhale back to center. Let's inhale up. Look up at your hand. Exhale, center. And inhale up. And exhale, lower the left forearm on top of the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and over. Take a moment to breathe here. Always going back to your breath. Left knee still in line with the left ankle and the toes. Let's inhale back up into a warrior two. Turning the toes forward on the back, high lunge. And exhale, let's place the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. We're going to heel toe the left foot out just a little bit to make some space. We have our right leg extended back. Let's start circling the left knee around. Now let's go in the other direction. And let's lower the right leg onto the ground. And you can either keep your hands underneath your shoulders, or you can lower your forearms onto the ground. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, let's place the hands back underneath the shoulders. Let's swing that left leg underneath the left hip. We're back into all fours. Let's extend that right leg out and the left arm out in front of you. Hold this for just a moment. Keep the foot in line with the waist. And let's slowly lower down and switch sides. Left leg extends, extend the right arm out. And let's gently lower back down. Let's curl the toes under. Lift the waist off the ground, hips up towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Press the chest towards the thighs. Inhale the right leg up. Look forward, step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, lift the arms and chest, shoulders away from the ears. And let's exhale, lower the hands to the ground. And step the left foot up to meet the right. Forward fold, inhale halfway up. And exhale all the way down. I'm going to turn around to show you the other side. We're going to step the left foot back at a 45-degree angle. Right knee is in line with the right heel and the toes. Let's turn the left foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale up into warrior two. We're going to gaze over the right fingertips. Hands are in line with the shoulders. Knee is in line with the toes. Let's leave that right knee bent. Inhale the right arm up, reaching for the back wall. And exhale back to center. And let's inhale up. And exhale center. And one last time, inhale up. And we're going to exhale the right forearm on top of the right thigh. Lift the left arm up and over. Slow, deep breaths here. Always reconnecting to the breath. Let's slowly inhale, lift back up. Turn the left foot forward. High lunge. We're going to exhale, lower the right hand inside the right foot. Heel toe the right leg out a little bit. Extend the left leg back. Start circling the right knee in one direction. And let's switch directions. And when you're ready, let's lower the left knee to the ground. And you can keep your hands underneath your shoulders if you'd like, or you can lower your elbows down onto the ground. Deep breaths. And when you're ready, let's place the hands underneath the shoulders. Let's swing that right leg around, place the right knee underneath the right hip. Let's extend the right leg back and the left arm out in front of you. Right foot is in line with the right hip. Left hand is in line with the left shoulder. And let's slowly lower down and switch sides. Left leg is extended out and the right arm is extended out. And let's slowly lower back down. Let's turn the toes to press down into the ground. Let's lift the knees off the ground, press the hips up towards the ceiling, press the chest towards the thighs. And with the inhale, let's lift the left leg up, looking forward, step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, lower all the way down. Let's step the right foot up to meet the left, forward fold. Swing side to side, grabbing opposite elbows, or drop the hands down to the ground. And when you're ready, let's heel toe the feet out a little bit wider than the waist. And let's drop the hips down towards the ground. You can place blocks or anything under the heels to lift your heels up if you need to. Press the hands together in front of the heart for a deep yogi squat. And let's place the hands next to the waist, underneath the shoulders, and let's sit down into a butterfly position, bringing the heels together, the bottom of the feet together, and let the knees drop down to the sides. You can also put blocks underneath your knees if you'd like. Inhale the breath, and then bend at the waist, pressing the chest towards the thighs, towards the feet. And inhale, let's lift back up. And let's extend the right leg out from the hip. Let's turn our torso towards the right leg. Sit up nice and tall, bend from the waist. Just place the hands on each side of the leg. Deep belly breaths here. Let's slowly inhale, lift back up. Let's bring that left ankle in line with the left knee. Let's bend the right leg, placing the right foot next to the right hip. Let's inhale our breath. And exhale, let's fold over our leg. We don't have to bend very far if our left hip is tight. Just whatever is best for your body. If you've forgotten about your intention from the beginning of the practice, bring your attention back to your intention. And let's slowly walk the hands back, pressing the chest back up. We're going to extend the left leg out as we bring the right leg on the inside of the left foot or the left thigh. Turning our torso towards the left leg, we're going to bend at our waist. We don't need to reach for our foot. We're keeping our shoulders in line with the hips, just noticing the stretch behind the leg without any judgment. And when you're ready, start walking your hands back up. Bend the left knee, place the left foot next to the left hip. Bring the right ankle in line with the right knee, and let's fold over our shin. As you can see, I'm a little more flexible on this side. Every side is different. And when you're ready, let's walk the hands back up. And let's come back into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this. Namaste.